Portugal isn't a large country. This country, which is practically the same size of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, is known more for its main cities like Porto and Lisbon. But if you draw a line on its edges, you see places that people know more, which is the places on the green side of the map. But Portugal's interior is very little known, and worse, and it's very little habitated. So in this video, I traveled through the interior of this country, visiting isolated villages in the mountains, showing places that even resemble Switzerland, but also entire places completely abandoned. A sad side of this country. So what are people doing in these villages? Like this Portuguese who bought half of a village for a very good price and he's reconstructing the whole place, and much more. So welcome to another video, and don't forget to subscribe. And our journey begins in this village called Almeida. I found it very cool because this village has this star shape when you view from above. A lot of people know Portugal by the coast. Cities like Lisbon, Porto, Braga, the Algarve, but people forget about the inland of Portugal. And this area is really different from the coast. Here you have way less people, you have a lot of abandoned villages and a lot of different villages, like this one. And the entrance of this village is quite different and very beautiful. Look at that, you have all these gates really high up, and this, I think there used to be like a water here, underneath here, and you have all these cannons as well for protection, because this place is only 9 kilometers from Spain. This star shape was made to protect the village from attacks. The enemy would have nowhere to hide and there would be no blind spots. And the first thing you notice is, first, really pretty village, but second, it's really empty. Look, there's no one there. On the other street there, there's no one. Behind me, no one. Over there, no one. So yeah, this is life in here. Empty, quite peaceful, actually. And look how pretty and different that is. They write the number on the walls, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And entering this village, you can see how old but well preserved it is. There are many places like this in the interior of Portugal. It's a very complete place. It has post office, pharmacy, hotel, library, but you can tell the life there is really calm. That's why young people end up going to big cities or even going to another countries. That's why Portugal has the highest immigration rate in the whole Europe. Calm life. If you like this lifestyle, northern Portugal is for you. Here there are many mountains, like for example Serra da Estrela, which even has snow every year. And there we found Piodão, a village that looks like it's from the Swiss Alps. Welcome to Piodão. It was not very easy to get here. It's a lot of roads going up and down, but yeah, it's very worth it. Look at this place, look at this landscape. All these houses, like the roof, is all made with slates. It's like those Switzerland villages in the middle of the mountain, the valley, with this river passing by. I'm amazed how everything is made by the same material, all the way to the top, and also the floors. And look at the size of this door. You have to be on your knees to get in the house. So seriously, I've never seen anything like this in my life. The funny thing is that walking through this village, I met some Portuguese who also live in Porto. And talking to them, I mentioned that it was really close to get to this village. For me, like 2 hours and a half is really close. But for them, 2 hours and a half is super far away. So it's funny to see what's close or not for certain people. This is something I like about these mountain villages. Like Switzerland, you have all this water coming from the mountain, the purest water you're gonna ever drink in your life. Instead of buying water in the supermarket, you get this one for free, and it's even better. What I liked about these villages are the prices. In this village of Almeida, Eda and I had a very good lunch with wine and dessert and half chicken for only 10 euros each. And here in Piodão, I found it funny because I ordered coffee and Eda ordered a glass of wine. And the glass of wine was cheaper than coffee, costing only 80 cents. Alright, we've seen some very beautiful villages so far, but it doesn't reflect the reality. In Portugal, there are many villages that are semi-empty or even abandoned. In my research, I found this village called Covelo do Monte. because it has been abandoned for over 50 years, it was put up for sale. But I think no one bought it because it remains abandoned. Right, after hours on the road, there's no more road. As you can see, we are in the middle of these windmills, they say? Windmills over here. Super cold, in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing here around, just a small villages far away. But let's go to this lost village called Covelo do Monte, a couple meters down there. Let's see. It's been a few minutes. Now we're walking. That's the windmill over there. It's quite hard to walk on these stones. Over there, there's a sign for a sanctuary, like a sacred place or something. And you can start to see the houses. I just got to the sacred place. It's just a stone. There you can see the view. And man, look, places like this can be very spirits and stuff. Abandoned village. Why was this abandoned, you know? Yeah, let's go, let's check it out. So welcome to Covelo do Monte. It's a place that has been 50 years since no one lives here, and that's why they put this place to sell. The whole village on the market. I saw in some news that was 4 million euros. Another news it was like 1 million. So I don't think it's worth that much. But anyway, it's a very apocalyptic like scenario, like Machu Picchu. Yeah, let's go check it out. Check it out. I confess I was a little scared. I don't know if I was afraid of spirits or crackheads, but right away I saw that it is a very beautiful village. If you stop to think, this in a renovation would be an incredible village. I think now we are in the middle of the village. It goes down there. It's a big village. It goes down there, all the way up there as well that we came from. All these big houses made by stones. And maybe there are some people that come here now and then because there's some really fresh shit of like horse shit or something. Let's go furthermore, let's see. Walking around, I counted about 12 houses, and that's a lot. If there were 12 families there, then it would be about 40 people living in there. I wonder how this place became like this. They're very good houses, and it's a very calm and charming place. And if you saw this video and want to buy the village, I want my commission. And this idea of buying a village is a very good idea because in my research I found this guy's video. He simply bought half a village with several houses for a value that I think is really good, 100,000 euros. So I did an interview with him online.
Eu adoro o interior de Portugal e acho que tanto a aldeia que eu comprei é no norte de Portugal. E acho que o norte de Portugal é especial, sem dúvida. E na verdade eu sempre teve uma atração muito grande, principalmente pelas montanhas. Gosto muito do Alentejo, gosto muito do Algarve, mas sempre gostei muito de montanhas. Mas na verdade o que acontece muitas vezes em Portugal é que há muito preconceito para se vender as casas, os bens materiais, seja por uma ligação emocional, seja muitas vezes até por vergonha de que as pessoas pensem que tu precisas de dinheiro, então os velhotes muitas vezes destas aldeias não querem vender porque têm vergonha do que é que as pessoas podem pensar se eles venderem aquelas casas. Ou estes lugares de Portugal, como tu tens visto de certeza e tens conseguido mostrar, estão abandonados, muitos deles, e os que não estão abandonados são habitados maioritariamente por pessoas mais velhas. O que acontece nestas aldeias todas é que os jovens têm todos que sair, seja para a cidade mais próxima, seja para países no estrangeiro, muitas vezes França, muitas vezes a Suíça, para conseguirem sobreviver, porque nas aldeias não há trabalho, não há forma de sobreviverem. O objetivo deste projeto é nós transformarmos estas casas todas que nós compramos numa aldeia, num alojamento rural, numa aldeia alojamento. Ou seja, as pessoas vão poder ficar lá como turistas, ficar na aldeia, conhecer os arredores, mas o nosso objetivo é, sem dúvida, que este projeto e este investimento que nós vamos fazer, em conjunto com a população local, possamos realmente contribuir para que haja mais trabalho, seja diretamente nas pessoas que vão trabalhar connosco, seja indiretamente nas pessoas que nos restaurantes, nas padarias, enfim,
Uhum.
e assim dar o nosso contributo para que haja menos abandono destas regiões rurais.
One thing I found really interesting in Portugal are the prices of these places in the interior. I have visited a plot of land of 1,000 square meters and it was for sale for only 1,400 euros. Of course, the land was in a preserved area, so you can't really build anything there, but you can build stuff that are removable. But 1,400 euros is really cheap. I also visited another plot of land of 1,000 square meters as well, but it had a tiny home in there, a really small house in a very flat terrain for only 6,000 euros. Olha esse terreno, 6.000 euros, vem com essa casinha minúscula. Ele tem todo cercado aqui, ó, pra cá, deve ter uns 1.000 metros quadrados aqui, todo plano. E com essa vista aqui, ó, bonita, aquela casa ali muito bonita. Portugal tem um terreno muito barato, cara, 6.000 euros. A localização é 1 hora do porto. Olha só, a casa aqui pega aqui, dá uma renovada nela, deixa ela bonitinha, faz um Airbnb. Você gasta 6.000 euros no terreno, outros 20 mil na construção, e você tem um Airbnb aqui, que vai te dar ali uns 20 mil ao ano. And this is not hard to find. These prices really exist. You just have to access the websites here like OLX or Facebook Marketplace or Idealista to find these places, and this is not sponsored. Portugal is much more than just big cities. Here there are many opportunities in the interior, which is also very beautiful as you can see, but unfortunately suffers from this abandonment. Well, this was the interior of Portugal, and I'll see you in the next place. Don't forget to subscribe!